I will be getting off of 6 though, because I. Oh, by the way, SmackDown's going to be an hour longer, so it's going to be on from 7 to 10.
And they'll throw it with Stroud here, 1st and 10. He finds his target. It's Schultz. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Singletary here running out of the gun. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line.
Come on, bro.
That's
Lose
good
to the
for a
Texans.
Texan first down, a 12-yard pickup. And Stroud now to throw. A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 44-yard line. A give up the middle to Singletary. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. It'll be a gain of 2. And speaking of 2s, it'll take us to the 2-minute warning.
It's like me saying Dak Prescott's
2nd
probably.
down and 8. Throwing now is Stroud. And he's taken down. A cheap sack. Chris Jones breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7. A tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Looking for his running back.
All right, that's how you're doing the kick field goal.
And he'll go down inside the
No,
45
yeah, they are
before
kicking
going out of bounds. And off the crossbar, no good. A sensational effort from that distance.
The most views I get on my channel is when I play the Forest. I got 10 views on the Forest Part 1.
Stroud to the air on 1st and 10. He'll get this to Devin Singletary out of the backfield. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half.
They never told you?
1st and 10, it's Stroud. He'll get this out wide to Singletary. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
You mean you breached the code of conduct?
Now Stroud. Finds his man. It's John.
Well, it makes sense. I mean,
and he's going to be out of bounds. But
so they didn't tell you how long you have?
Inside the 40. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
So they didn't tell you in the email.
Stroud looking to throw.
I have no.
Throw out wide is incomplete.
And now to Common's side, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
And he comes back with 1 complete.
Yeah, they should have.
And he gets this down inside the 35 before
how long
going out of
they're
bounds.
supposed to be banned for?
They missed a
Because
field
that's
goal
how
on
they do
their
it to me.
last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on 3rd down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. On 1st down, here's Stroud.
I'm trying to bait the quarterback. He's just throwing me the
Not
ball.
sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing
In the season opener, Jared Goff threw 6 interceptions.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
Following the
Trying to get
pass, here they go
Stroud
again,
to throw some
2nd and 10
interceptions
from
to
the
me.
25.
Yeah, I will.
Stroud. To the right side and caught
I
by
missed.
Dell. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield.
Oh,
It's
the
a
Panthers beat
first
the
down,
Saints.
his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half. A give, Singletary right side, and just no chance of turning the corner. He can only
We're
get
winning right
back
now,
to the line of
13-10.
scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Stroud off the play fake. That's to the veteran. It's Robert Woods. A huge play there for Houston. 49 yards.
The timing was absolutely true as he caught it working across the field. Plenty of space for him to roam, but notice how he keeps his head on a swivel looking for defenders who may crop up out of nowhere. That turned into a big play.
The pass finds Mechie in the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. It's a 6-yard touchdown pass, and the Texans have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score.
Oh, I won't be able to join all day tomorrow because we gotta go to town, and then we gotta take my sister back up to college because it's supposed to snow real bad down here tomorrow. So we gotta take her down there, and I'll probably be back like around 4 or 5 in the afternoon.
Very nicely done there on the reception, and what an impact
It won't be all
this
day,
rookie
but
made on this offense, Charles,
my dad's
in the
planning on
regular
getting up,
season.
getting everybody up at 8, eating breakfast, and then we leave at 9. We get it down there by noon.
They tried to throw on second
Well, we
down,
go grocery shopping. We're done by noon,
3rd and 1.
and then we get it down there by 2. And then we come back home.
It's
going to take a while, though. It's going to take at least 2 hours to get home.
Before he's brought down at the 42. Just 4 yards on the pick.
Yeah, because Galesburg's very far from us. So.
On 1st down, they stick with Singletary. Breaks through the contact.
Okay, Devin Singletary is not jumping off me like that when I try to hit him. Even though I'm a low overall, I'm 86. He's not jumping. He's not trucking me like that.
Got his man Dell.
He just trucked him.
Down here just shy of the 30. Still a few inches short of a 1st down as they come up now on 2nd down. On the handoff,
yeah, also,
Singletary.
Goff throwed half of those picks to me. So I had 3 picks in the season opener against Lions.
They'd love to take some heat off of that young quarterback, but so far, not much in the running game.
And then the rest of them was spread out between the team. Oh, fumble! Oh, we got the ball. Let's go. Oh, never mind. Damn it. Fucking Schultz picked it up.
It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people
are gonna have to kill
base in
Schultz in
scoring
this game.
position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover.
What's your favorite type of dinosaur?
Right to survive round 1 here in the AFC. This is the National
Mine is a
Football
Raptor.
League on EA Sports.
So I dare you.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds
Trying to
up
throw
to
to
be
the fucking
incomplete.
corner out.
Now a 2nd and 10. Play action. Here's Stroud. Catch is made. It's Schultz on the out route. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 50-yard line.
But if I had to pick like a more bigger
It's
leader,
his 6th catch and a 1st down.
I would go T-Rex. You mean the ones that have the hard heads?
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Throw over the middle is taken in by Dell. So the completion good for 7 there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Patrick, I hope you can score if they score.
On the carry, it's Boone. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston.
Man, this playoff game was really close.
A 6-yard touchdown run. And the
Now it's
Texans
24
answer
to 20.
back with a touchdown of
The
their
Texans
own
are
to
winning.
take a...
Okay, if you didn't mean to be mean to me, then why did you come in my live stream and like say mean stuff to me then?
Stroud now on 1st and 10. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Here's Stroud.
Oh, I should have left him.
Caught. It's Woods. And they nearly get this all the way to
safety
midfield.
on that.
Marking down at the 49.
Is your phone dead?
On 1st down, Stroud. Short
I'm
one
gonna put
going
my
to
live
be taken
stream
in
up.
here by Schultz. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9.
Yeah, this is a really close game.
Here's
27-23.
and a yard. Stroud working out of the gun. Over the middle, that's
that should be a fumble.
And he'll be
That's
brought down
a
to
hit
the
stick.
1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 27-yard line. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes.
Even if they do get a field goal,
one-score game. So
it's still not going to matter. They're still
football
going to
as
lose.
we welcome you back. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. They'll look to throw again. A short one going to be taken in here by
We've been
Schultz.
pitch sticking, bro. Give us the
Down
fumble.
he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. Here's Stroud. That's complete to Dell. A big play looming on 3rd down. Now Stroud. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have the Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now a battle
No,
for
they
the
scored.
football. It's caught. It's a touchdown. Dalton
Damn it.
Schultz, a beast in
Well, it
the
looks like
red
we're going to be
zone
first round
with his
exit.
2nd touchdown of the game. And
Maybe.
the Texans have taken a 4th quarter.
Patrick can pull something out of his ass. We lost. Son of a bitch. Well, I could always exit out and we played again.
We've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down.
But nah.
He's able to push his way forward somehow for a gain
Patrick
of about
needs to
2
feel what
yards.
it's like
2nd down now.
to be a first round exit. Yeah, to run.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the
I tried to
ball.
hit stick.
And the Texans are going to have a 1st down, and that is the big one. As they
Let me
should
guess
be
he's
able
going to
run
kneel
it
the
out
ball.
from here.
Yep. Should I exit and play the game again or what? Alright. Tell me if these abilities are good too. I'm going to show you my abilities. Well, one that I have on is selfless. Whenever I get into the zone, my other teammates get into the zone. But just let me know if these abilities are good. I got selfless, return man, and deep route KO. I want to get that pick artist. What's your phone percentage at? Could you put it on the charger? I can talk to Dalton and see if he'll allow you back in the group. He doesn't get on till like the afternoon though.
Was a physicist who created the world's first prototype nuclear reactor.
Houston, Texas.
Let's get this game going.
Colleagues.
Yeah, we scored first. I'm a man-to-man CB, so I've got 93 Excel
to start the drive.
and 95 speed.
And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Oh, fortunate to retain possession there, and it's second down.
I'm trying to leave him open a little bit. If he runs a
Stroud. There's the stiff
if he runs a
the tackle.
streak route,
9 yards, and that leaves him just
so
short, so it'll be third and less than a yard. Singletary, they'll go up the middle. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards.
I'm also the return man too.
Loss of 1. On fourth down, out is the
on punt,
Cameron Johnston to boot it away. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. Oh, he takes it in, doesn't let it bounce. He takes it at the 2. Very good return that time. 18 yards. And it's Chiefs football. First and 10.
All right, Patrick, let's see what you can do. Oh, the Baltimore Ravens won. Okay, he couldn't do anything. This looks like a run.
Singletary to get the drive started. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down.
And that's frustrating for a defense because they've got them pinned down deep. And on the first play, they gave up a run that keeps an offense on schedule.
He gets hit sick.
3 to 4 yards. That's all you're looking for right there, right?
Fumble.
That's absolutely perfect, really, as a play call. You get 3 to 4 yards on first down.
Yeah, throw it away, bitch.
That's what they talk about us all the time, about being ahead of the chains or on target.
Everything's locked up.
They were after that run.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And this is caught.
He caught that?
That with one hand. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a first down.
Come on, hike it, hike it, hike it.
They'll run on first down with Singletary.
Bitch, sit down.
Taken down here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter.
That should
After
be fumble.
7-0 on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter from Houston. It's the Texans in possession of the football. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. 3rd and 1. Stroud. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. Singletary trying the left side. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. They'll go with Boone. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
When a drive goes this long, you have to give a lot of credit to the guys up front, those big fellas, because the offensive line is putting something together that allows them to continue to control the ball. And I know a lot of people think they get fatigued on a long drive. Actually, a lot of times the reverse happens. They actually get energized because they're controlling the ball, and they're the ones dictating to the defense.
The gain of 4 that time as the drive continues. Mechie, the man in motion. Now a first carry for their fullback. Shedding the tackle.
Oh no.
Gives him
Oh
some
no.
room. Touchdown, Houston.
Touchdown, fullback.
Andrew
Rough.
Beck, 53 yards.
Something
And
bad.
the Texans are an extra point away from drawing level. On 1st and 10, Stroud. He's got his man. It's the tight end, Brevin Jordan.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
On second down, here's a run with Singletary. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 2 yards, good enough for a first. 2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs.
Second and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on third down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line. Back to throw. Stroud. That's caught again by Schultz. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. Now here's Stroud on third down. But the Chiefs are going to get him. Chris Jones able to get him down for a loss of 11, and it brings up 4th down. Now on 4th down, it's Cameron Johnston on to punt it away. Taken in at the 11. It's a 57-yard punt, 14 on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Stroud out of the gun here. And Woods has it complete. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. A shotgun snap to Stroud. Pressure comes, and down he goes. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Throwing on 2nd and long. Stroud looking deep here from Mechie. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. So we're at half. A look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the 3rd quarter. Throwing on 1st down. Stroud. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he'll get this underneath to Singletary.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
That's to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. Touchdown, Houston. Devin Singletary, 59 yards. And the Texans are back within a score. Throwing start the drive. Stroud got his man complete over the middle. It's Woods. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Stroud. A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. From the 47 now, they'll work with a 2nd and 7. On the handoff, it's Singletary. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. They give him 7 yards on the play, and they do pick up the conversion on 3rd down. On 1st down, Stroud. Another targeting catch for Robert Woods. Busting through contact. Just wasn't a huge hole there for him to operate. Stopped just inside the 35-yard line. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter. They'll run out of the gun with Singletary. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. 1 quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the AFC. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The 2nd down throw now from Stroud. He'll get the hook up there to Woods. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 13-yard line. And Stroud now to throw. And it's caught. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 12 more yards there and another 1st down.
So every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3.
And that we humans have emerged in the universe too early and will go extinct before other intelligent beings appear. We're not even close to discovering interstellar travel yet, which some like Elon Musk say is possible in the future, and we've not yet harnessed the full power of the sun.
On 1st down, they'll start out with Singletary. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There
What's up, Wayne?
be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
Now they show jet sweep, but instead a run up the middle here. A 3-yard pickup on 2nd and 4. Now they'll need to convert here on 3rd and a little more than a yard.
No.
Throwing now is Stroud. That he's taken down. A Chiefs sack.
Moonlight's in
He
here.
could not get away that time, and it'll be a loss of 11 on 3rd down. Here's Cameron Johnston now, standing right on his own 5-yard line. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. Fielded just inside the 20. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A great return there of 22 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over.
Okay.
Expansion by our sequence by expeditions to unknown nearest stars, which are more than 29 years
I can let them know.
each one of its colonies, then satellites, expeditions, and so forth. As such, it's
Stroud to throw it. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he's
Not
taken
yet.
down,
Still
but
in
able
the
to
game.
slip across the 35. Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
I am. We're about to win.
Going to throw right side here. Complete. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
I told you I was on, but about 8 minutes after I was live streaming, I decided to get off and go to bed.
Here's 4th and long. 4th down, 4th quarter. Here's Stroud. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And as a result, their playoff run may end right here. The Chiefs going to play on another week as we say so long, everybody.
A pair of researchers recently came up with yet another possible answer to the Fermi paradox. They call it superlinear scaling. The study began by looking at how human civilizations have risen and fallen throughout history. As they studied the history of large cities, they noticed that most grew and collapsed. Such rising and falling by alien space civilization leads to one of 2 scenarios. In the first scenario, the civilization will realize that they will grow too large and cease colonizing other worlds. However, in the second scenario, the civilization doesn't recognize their plight and grows exponentially, colonizing other worlds until the energy demand of their constant colonization becomes unsustainable. They didn't take action. They would reach a singularity, not in the return. They would be unable to save their civilization from total collapse. The most interesting thing about this study is that if it were definitive, fastest to us, other stars, they would wait toward civilization converging collapse to the enormous amounts of energy remaining. Another result would be some extraterrestrial civilization would possibly be hibernating and waiting in silence to move to another part of the galaxy. American astrophysicist Michael Hart showed that civilizations could leverage close stellar encounters
Tonight.
to expand across the galaxy.
We missed it this morning. Lynx, I got 3 picks, and in the beginning of the season.
They'll start on the ground. Hall. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, sometimes as a running back, you've got to be able to improvise when the hole's not where you expect it to be. But in this case, there wasn't any improvisation that he could do that was going to work. Kind of like if you're trying to be a comedian on open mic night at the Improv and you run into a tough crowd.
A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. They'll find Lazard here over the middle. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Here's Rodgers to throw. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
And that one to the right side and incomplete. Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. Here's Rodgers. A short throw to Conklin, the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And that's going to make it 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Hall.
Let's go. Stop him.
To go. He's going to be stopped behind the line. He needed a couple, but he didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. And the Chiefs defense comes up with a stop. So he needed the short yardage, Charles. He elected to try to...
They'll step in and stop us from destroying ourselves instead of finishing the job. So maybe they've decided to stay away. With everything that we've discussed, there is yet another idea with the universe.
Now Hall to start the drive. And he gets us up just shy of the 15. No score after one on EA Sports. Second quarter now from MetLife Stadium. The Jets with the football here. On first down, right back to Hall.
Bitch.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Rodgers now to throw. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
And this pass broken
Let's go.
The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. On 4th down, here's the veteran Thomas Morstead to punt for the Jets. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. He'll look to set up his blockers. A great return there, bobbing and weaving his way for 31 yards. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50, 1st and 10.
$10 or less. Are you one of them?
All right, we got 3 points.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. He completes that to Garrett Wilson. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. Throwing is Rodgers. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A give running right is Hall. There he goes right side. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
When you get into the divisional
no,
this is where
because I'm not gay.
run the football is such an advantage. The defenses, they're generally going to be tougher the further you go along. So if you can get something established up front, it's going to give you a great chance to move on.
Rodgers with
Come on, guys, you got to stop him.
And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. First red zone opportunity now for the Jets. 1st and 10 right at the 20. To throw, it's Rodgers.
What the fuck?
Got a man, it's caught.
I thought
touchdown,
the safety had it.
Nicole Hardman, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Jets
Now
have
you just
moved
pissed
out
me
in
off.
front.
Okay. And Patrick Mahomes can't do shit.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And the result here, a pickup of 8.
Probably should have
Leaves
hit
them with 2 to go on 2nd down.
You're getting the pick right here, right now.
Throwing now is Rodgers. Quickly there, but it's incomplete.
That was close.
Tremendous coverage there. Just did not catch the football, complete the interception. But what do they say all the time? If he had really good hands, he'd be playing offense.
Rodgers looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Pass taken in.
There's no way. What the?
Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. On 1st down, Rodgers throwing for the out route. He finds Wilson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 10 more there and another 1st down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
And they get to him after a gain of 6
I'm not gonna be able to get the score off.
46. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go.
That's where we are right now. This is a type 1 civilization.
On 2nd down, a run with Hall. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. The final shot before half for Rodgers.
Throw that, I dare you. Pussy.
And that one too wide and incomplete. So it's on to halftime. And a look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the third
All right, come on,
quarter.
Patrick. You got to do something. I'm trying to do my part.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers.
That safety's got that. No way.
He finds Hardman, and he's taken down right away at the 39-yard line. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a
We're losing
first
to the
and 10.
fucking Jets. Come on.
Straight ahead is Hall. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
Not a huge carry there on 1st down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
Now Rodgers throwing on 2nd down. On the slant, he's got Hardman. And he'll
Come on,
be down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs.
We were playing really good
43.
earlier.
Now Rodgers. Taking in left side, it's Wilson.
Hit stick him. Don't.
And he's corralled, but now before getting it inside the 35. Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter.
I'm not losing the air now.
Hall on a give up the middle. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 68 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. This 2nd and 4. Rodgers gonna throw. This is
No way.
Lazard with a catch out left. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22.
I gotta face him.
They'll give to Hall. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Rodgers changing the play, it appears.
Yeah, this is definitely a win.
Hall again on 2nd down. And he's heating up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16. This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down.
She runs and gets hit stick. He's gonna fumble.
Now Rodgers. And he's going to be a yard
Let's go.
short.
Stop him.
Needed 4, but got 3.
Working on. Patrick, you gotta do something here. Do something. Shit. Alright, it's up to me.
Rodgers now on first down.
Yes, sir.
For Lazard, but this is intercepted.
Yes, sir. I'm taking this.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So this whole game gets flipped on its ear right there. The interception, return for a touchdown, and this lead changes hands here in the third quarter. Now Rodgers to try again after the pick six. Throwing quickly to Wilson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now it's Rodgers. This pass out wide to Hall. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Rodgers now on first down. He'll get this to Lazard. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. From the 35, here's 2nd down and 1. Out of the gun, they run it with Hall. And he stopped immediately there. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. If they get nothing else here on 3rd down, it'd be a 53-yard attempt from this spot. They'll run with Hall. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. So 5 yards on the play there, as the drive will continue. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll go again with Hall. And this time not as successful, as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Here's 2nd and 10. Working from the gun, Rodgers. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. To throw is Rodgers. Finding Hardman here over the middle. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 17-yard line. Back to the ground with Hall. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
I did my part, Patrick. You got to do your part.
Operating from the gun, Rodgers. The quick slant caught. Touchdown, Jets. Mecole Hardman with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Jets have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter.
Let's go, Patrick.
To throw is Rodgers. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Rodgers. He gets it underneath to Hall. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Rodgers to throw. Finding Hardman. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 2 timeouts still available in this final minute. It's 1st and 10 now. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Under 50 seconds to play. Here's 2nd and 10. Now Rodgers. Completes it to Hardman. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Rodgers' throw here pulled in by Lazard. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th. He'll look to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man. And you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things up.
All right, we just need 1 stop. 1 stop.
First throw of overtime for Rodgers. And a completion to Wilson. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. From the gun, it's Rodgers. A short throw to Conklin, the tight end. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets first down. Shotgun now for Rodgers. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll look to throw again. Open man here is Conklin. His 5th catch tonight, and it's good for a first down. Rodgers to throw once more. And the Chiefs are going to get him. Chris Jones forced his way through, drops him for a loss of 10 yards. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Here's Rodgers. This ball tipped, and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's 3rd down. Rodgers now to throw. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
Rodgers going to go on 4th down. Oh, it's intercepted. That'll seal it. And what a return as he brings this one all the way back to the 25-yard line. The Chiefs going to play on another week as we say so long, everybody.
Scientists to ponder the reason behind its disappearance. Some suggested that the planet's orbit may have become unstable, causing it to drift away from its parent star. Others proposed that Fomalhaut B had migrated to orbit a different, larger and brighter star elsewhere in the galaxy. It wasn't until later the researchers discovered that the celestial body was not actually a planet, but rather an enormous cloud of frozen debris. This debris is thought to have formed from a massive and violent collision between 2 icy asteroids, an extremely rare phenomenon. Although we may never know for certain what happened to Fomalhaut B, it's possible that a Type 2 civilization was in need of building materials for their next megastructure, such as a Dyson sphere. Given the uncertainty surrounding the disappearance of stars, it begs the question of how we would even begin to trace the activity of a Type 3 civilization. Civilizations of Type 3 are either very rare or simply don't exist in our local universe. Astronomers have searched for them wise, expecting them to detect large amounts of infrared radiation that such highly advanced civilizations would emit. So far, no signs of such activity have been found, but astronomers remain hopeful. It's hypothesized that a type 3 civilization may be hiding in giant cosmic voids beyond which is not yet fully understood. One particular area of interest is its flight, which is almost entirely devoid of stars and galaxies, and has a diameter of 330 million light-years, making up approximately 0.27% of the diameter of the observable universe. According to scientific speculation, one by one, covering
On
stars
E.
with Dyson spheres, or moving them to the desired location. Scientists hope that Earth's technology will allow them to test this hypothesis in the near future. Data from NASA's Kepler Space Telescope suggests that approximately 20% of stars in the universe have planets in their habitable zones.
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you can do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
Mixon with a first down carry. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Back to Mixon on second down. And he'll pick up about 3 there, up to the 43. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like
About
we
fucking
have
time
a
you're
player
back.
who was shaken up. 3rd and 8. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. And they're
Thought you
able
went to
to
school
work this
today.
across midfield to the 48. Second catch of this AFC title game, and he's got a first
I hate
down.
to tell you, but the Bengals beat the Ravens in the playoffs.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Pass
If they had their
incomplete.
team from 2021,
Anytime
yeah.
a ball's thrown in the middle of the field and it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch it. Doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here.
Lynx was in
He
my
says
last
it
one.
crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line.
I asked him if he wanted me to join the. I asked him if he wanted me to invite him to this party, but he didn't answer me.
Mixon gets the nod to start the drive. And he'll get this up just shy of the 30.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going. And then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Good work to pick
I
up
say we
7
send a
yards
little.
there. That
I
gets
say
him
we
into
send
a
a little
3rd and 1
blitz
situation.
to Joe Burrow.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Bengals first down, and comfortably so, as he gets 5 there on 3rd and a yard.
Watching YouTube?
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but
I
it
say
did
we
what it was
send a little
supposed
blitz
to.
to Joe
Pick
Burrow.
up a first down.
They will throw on first down with Burrow. Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a gain of 13, and the Bengals have a first down. Now it's Burrow. And he'll go right back to Chase. That's caught again. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Should have been a
We're
fumble.
scoreless after one. Ready for the second quarter from Cincinnati. It's the Bengals with the football here, as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Food, water.
Again, it's Burrow.
Electricity.
Slant pass to Boyd. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
They'll give it to Mixon. And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3.
As long as you've been the air attack that's gotten them down here, but now's where you start to lean on that running game. That's a good pickup there on 1st and goal.
Come on, Patrick. You did this last game and you couldn't do shit until the 4th quarter.
They'll start here with a give to Mixon, and he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain, so you can use that to set up your play action
I might have to leave this
game,
game.
or you can come right back and continue to run the football, because as an offensive play caller, you're
Thank you! Come again!
It is intercepted. And they're going to get the
I just set you up, Patrick Mahomes.
At the 11-yard line.
I just got a pick.
He's continuing to be a big presence defensively. Remember last
I set you up, Patrick,
AFC
for a touchdown.
Player of the week and a big pick right there.
And when you pile up big numbers, it gets everyone's attention, but sometimes
Let's go. Let's fucking go.
The drive will commence with a run by Mixon. And now nothing but green ahead of him.
Fuck, I missed.
Joe Mixon. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Joe Mixon, 75 yards. And the Bengals are able to strike quickly here as they are.
Let's go. Patrick Mahomes finally woke up from the playoffs. If this is a run, I'm blowing it up.
Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down. That's caught by the tight end, Drew Sample. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Well, no. I mean, he would probably have, like, his own chef.
Burrow looking to pass. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
Maybe he is Santa Claus.
For 24 yards. AFC title game, 2nd quarter action. 2 minutes to play. A reminder that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll check in with Jonathan Coachman from Orlando. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half of play. And just shutting him off there. And
You want me to go to the Ravens after I'm done playing with the Chiefs?
On the ground in his first half with a Super Bowl berth on the line. On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. Out to the left, he's got Sample there.
Damn.
Give him a gain of 5 on the
These guys
completion.
over here.
And it's 2nd down.
Fucking Kansas City hit hard as fuck.
Now it's Burrow. And he'll spot Higgins open left side. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. Burrow on 3rd down.
Good fucking bat down.
Coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete.
coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job.
Oh, they didn't get a field goal.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. Now a timeout taken.
He's got security?
Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. On second down, Burrow got a man open. It's Chase. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. Final play of the half for Burrow and company. Airing it out deep for Smith. And it's knocked away.
Let's go. We're winning in halftime. 21-14.
Yeah, who has time for a halftime?
Steps required for a species to develop into an advanced civilization.
Timed it. 1-12.
And appeared rather early. If we consider that the majority of aliens based on the way followed a similar evolution path and is similar rate to humans, they would have already invented interstellar.
Now Burrow on first down. Short throw to Smith.
You wrote a
Not
children's
much
book?
to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Might be a run.
Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And he powers his way up past the 30. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4.
If I win this,
4 yards here,
and then if I win the Super Bowl, this will be my first Super Bowl as a rookie.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Bengals first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8.
How to tackle hard in the NFL.
Now Burrow. He finds his running back, Mixon. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45.
How to make sure to be a good quarterback in the NFL.
Now Burrow to throw on second down. Quick slant caught by Chase. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 41-yard line. Burrow will throw.
Oh, he's about to throw that shit to me.
Complete. Good hands there defensively. At second down.
386. Denver. Huh?
To the air again, Burrow. He'll find his tight end here, Asiasi. And this
Third and 8. Here we go. One more down.
About the 39. First down marker at the 31.
Hey, watch 68.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 19.
Watch number 5. 81.
Back to throw again. Pass thrown right back to Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Bengals. Joe Mixon. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Bengals are an extra point away from evening this one up.
Go, Patrick. Good shit. Watch number 5.
First down. Here's Burrow. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Higgins. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. So now first and... Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there. Their chance to score points.
And now off to the races, down the right side. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Irv Smith Jr. with his second touchdown of the afternoon.
Oh no.
Mixing up the middle. And he's able to get this inside the 10 now to the 9. 2nd and 3 from the 9. Looking to throw.
Safety, where are you going?
Touchdown Bengals. It's Tyler Boyd. A 9-yard touchdown there. And the Bengals have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th.
Come on, Patrick. Let's go. We're not out of this yet.
Burrow. Short throw to Smith. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8. They come up now on 2nd and 2.
Yes!
Oh, look at this. It's intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
Structural damage to their bodies.
How did you not score a touchdown?
Running left, it's Mixon.
Or a field
And
goal?
he'll work down inside the 45. Well, partner, recent conference championship games that have been needed to decide who goes to the Super Bowl. What do you got?
Well, if we go back to 2015, how about Green Bay at Seattle? It looks like Green Bay's got this thing. Russell Wilson to Jermaine Kearse, that gets it done. And then go back to 2010. We think Brett Favre with the Vikings has the destiny, but they're in New Orleans. It's the Saints. And they get it done. And in overtime, go on to the Super Bowl. And they won that one. They beat the Colts, correct?
Yep. A couple of the more memorable ones for sure. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. 3rd down, turns to first with that 5-yard pickup. You know, Charles, just thinking about it, plenty of recent conference championship games have needed OT to decide who goes to the Super Bowl.
And we can go back a little ways, can't we? Go back 2012. Giants in San Francisco. That was an overtime game. The Giants ended up going on to the Super Bowl. How about the one where the Giants went to Green Bay, Lambeau, and beat the Magic of that stadium in that freezing, bitterly cold game and got it done there.
Yeah, it was 2008. It was absolutely freezing, and they went on to beat the Patriots in the Super Bowl that year. On 1st and 10, it's Evans. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. All they need is a field goal. Any kind of score here on this 2nd drive would be a game winner. It's 1st and 10. Quick hitter here. It's complete. Well, right now, every little bit of yardage helps. So they're obviously well within his range. It's just about keeping the football and getting in the right spot.
Know your kicker. Get, as you mentioned, get it to the right spot, the place that he wants to kick it from. And if you do decide to throw the football, it either goes to your team.
He caught that. That was
no
tipped.
one. It's the only kind of throw you make.
So that's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you.
No, he took me out. We lost. We lost. Yeah, we lost.
So close on one side to getting to that Super Bowl. Oftentimes, we just show the stage and the glitz and the glamour.
Shares carbon's ability to form multiple bonds and generate diverse molecular
I'll be right back. I gotta go to the bathroom.
Nonetheless, its reactivity at typical Earth surface temperatures is limited compared to carbon, meaning it's less suitable for intricate organic chemistry. As scientists discover more exoplanets, some of them incredibly hot, the idea of silicon-based life forms gains attention. One such planet, GJ1252b, located just 65 light-years away, orbits close to its star, resulting in scorching temperatures. In this extreme environment, it's possible to speculate about the existence of unusual life forms like living rocks or crystalline organisms. Silicon These life forms, if they exist, might find chemical compounds like liquid ammonia or methane more suitable for their survival than water. However, high temperatures pose a challenge, as these life forms would evaporate. An intriguing solution could be sulfuric acid, dangerous to our skin, eyes, lungs, and teeth. In 2022, researchers from the Massachusetts Institute of Technology discovered that sulfuric acid facilitates the formation of various organic compounds based on silicon. Sulfuric acid remains in liquid form even at temperatures exceeding 300 degrees Celsius. Venus's clouds contain abundant aerosol droplets of sulfuric acid, which makes the planet a potentially comfortable habitat for silicon-based microbes. Considering these unique characteristics, silicon can compete with carbon as a fundamental building block for life on a cosmic scale. But what could happen if we tried to mix these elements, make them work as a whole? Many scientists consider silicon and carbon to be an important.
You know what, bro? Fuck this. I'm creating a new player and I'm being a running back for the fucking Baltimore Ravens.
While single-celled organisms called beta-larians have a skeleton made of silicon. Now scientists
Choose the team you want to start your franchise with.
organisms to chemically bond carbon and silicon together. They achieve this using a technique called directed.
Continue ahead to begin your franchise. Use the options on the left to edit league settings or change your role to a player or owner.
Chemical reactions. Researchers mimic nature's own process of evolving enzymes. Mutation of silicon enzyme capable of generating over 20 different organic silicon compounds, 19 of which were entirely novel to science. Researchers can successfully establish connections between silicon and carbon this easily. Nature might have done the same someplace else in the universe. Or perhaps Mother Nature may have chosen another chemical element capable of producing life. Boron has significant interest among researchers due to its intriguing capabilities. Surpassing all elements except carbon,
Did you make this
boron
a
possesses the most diverse
close party?
chemical composition. Among its most promising compounds are boranes, which can incorporate up to 12 boron molecules.
Alright, now we just gotta spend next season.
High reactivity biboron gas, for instance, can spontaneously ignite upon contact with air or water. So, for life forms composed of boron to flourish, only an extremely cold planet would create a suitable environment for such organisms, and if its inhabitants were warm-blooded, they would probably need thick skin or fur. Unlike boron, which is relatively sparse in space, metals can be found much more often. Astronomers are aware of several worlds of rich in iron. Mercury, for instance, contains a significant amount of metals. The exoplanet GJ367b in the constellation
Gotta look at
Madden
something real quick.
appears to be composed almost entirely of iron. The exoplanet WASP 121b in the constellation Puppis is believed to have clouds of metallic vapor, and instead of raining water, it experiences
Oh, it's the same
precipitation
shit.
of liquid
Okay.
rubies and sapphires. So, just for a moment, let's consider the possibility of metallic life on such planets. A researcher from the University of Glasgow has synthesized living cells from a rare metal called tungsten or wolfram. Under
Save
normal conditions,
60%.
the chemical element is a solid, heavy, shiny metal with a silver-grey color. The results showed that these cells can selectively allow certain chemical substances to pass through.
Oh, it's only $30?
Which closely resembles the functions performed by the walls of organic
Bro.
cells. Determining the hypothetical form of metallic life is indeed a challenge.
Bro, it's only $30.
Creatures possess remarkable resilience, rendering them virtually bulletproof. In the vast reaches of space, life can come in unimaginable forms. Consisting of the most unexpected elements, such as toxins. Although seemingly bizarre, researchers are contemplating the possibility of life forms that predominantly rely on arsenic biochemistry.
Moonlight.
The backbone of this idea lies in the fact that arsenic can occasionally
Madden 25 for me is only $30.
the very building blocks to every cell of our bodies.
So I'm gonna see tomorrow if my dad can help me get it.
Arsenic biochemistry as an alternative to
Because I get my $10 tonight.
its DNA. Even today, certain marine algae on our planet continue to incorporate
Alright.
arsenic into complex organic molecules.
I'm probably gonna get it tomorrow.
Groundbreaking discovery was made with NASA's astrobiology program, where scientists identified the first
Alright, well, I'm gonna be focusing on Ultimate Team.
arsenic. This peculiar bacterium, named GFAJ1, was found thriving in California's Mono Lake. GFAJ1 substitutes arsenic for phosphorus in its DNA and other essential cellular components. While researchers still need further investigation for definitive conclusions, the findings suggest
No, wait, this is preseason.
incorporate arsenic into the
I don't play preseason.
organisms on other planets. Perhaps it's just too early for a civilization like us to understand the ways of nature. Fossil microorganisms indicate that life appeared early on Earth, but how and where it began remains uncertain. Living organisms are complex, with intricate systems of genes and molecules. And this is a problem, as even the most basic bacterial cell contains hundreds of genes and thousands of diverse molecules. Some scientists believe that before genes or cell walls, the first requirement for life
Oh,
is
also Moonlight.
it's central to life.
A friend of mine is gonna give me a PlayStation card so I can get better PlayStation Plus.
Once initiating these engines will produce the chemicals required for life, eventually leading to the self-assembly.
I'm gonna go for 1,400 rushing yards this season.
Metabolism is still a very complicated mechanism.
First game against the Broncos.
The chemical engine responsible for constructing cells, or assembly mechanisms needed to create the engine.
Alright, let's go.
In a fascinating experiment, scientists combined 12 chemicals in water with a part of the process called glycolysis. The heating these mixtures to assemble conditions near an undeceivable chamber at a temperature of 70 degrees Celsius for 5 hours. Primordial ocean, researchers added substances like iron and sodium, which were believed to be present during that time. Iron, in particular, had a positive effect on the reactions.
Tonight.
After several years of experimentation, scientists achieved a set of 28 working reactions. Life is unimaginably diverse, and even the intricate processes of metabolism is just one of the many possible mechanisms that can drive the emergence of life.
Are you watching Moonlight?
He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. To throw is Jackson. Now they go screen. It's complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Now Jackson on first down. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 45-yard line. Here's a handoff out of the gun.
This morning I had 20 rushes for over 300 yards.
2nd down coming up. From the 41,
Yeah.
2nd and 6.
Big noodles. I'm gonna invite him to the party, see if he joins.
These mysterious helices and spirals formed by solid particles can divide or replicate, creating 2 copies of the original structure. Through interactions with each other, they change and evolve. During this process, the plasma
I got a question.
copies while getting rid of the less stable ones.
So, like, for every Madden
Somewhere out there in the universe, there could
and
be
stuff,
living beings in a cosmic plasma
do you have to, like,
slowly evolving into a much
do you have to put
complex
in,
organism. Or maybe
like, a new Gmail?
on a neutron star. These creatures, according to astrophysicist Frank
Because the old Gmail I have doesn't work, and I'm wondering for Madden 25 if I just put in a different one, will it work?
Jackson. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
Well,
and this is going to be
I mean, it's a new game, so when I do get it,
20-yard line.
obviously I'm going to have to put in an email address.
A first red zone opportunity the new year here as they come up now 1st and 10. Jackson. And he will find his man on the outside.
Lamar Jackson's 4 for 4 with 53 yards.
The 15 to either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. Now 2nd and 3. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Now it's Jackson. He's
touchdown.
got his running back out of the backfield. And in for the Ravens touchdown. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Ravens are on the board here first in the season opener. Excellent start there. First drive of the season.
Usually Dalton's on by this time, but I guess he was extra sleepy.
Deep within the solar system, some 880 million miles away from Earth, a baffling world spins gracefully that has captivated the hearts and minds of astronomers for centuries. Welcome to the enigmatic realm.
Broncos scored 2.
Its giant is full of secrets, from an artificially looking X that grew out in its north pole to mysterious particles falling outside from space. Just recently, scientists noticed something weird happening to Saturn.
Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a 1st down.
I know this may be jumping the gun a little bit, but 7-7, they're flinging it around like crazy. Look at the drive that's going on here. Partner, we may have to start thinking about one of these defenses just holding someone to a field goal and maybe trying to get an advantage that way.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. 7-7, our score after 1. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 2nd down and 2 coming up.
Oh shit, Lamar.
Quick feet by Jackson. He has enough for the 1st down on the keeper, a gain of 6. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play.
8 for 8, 170 yards and 1
22 yards
touchdown.
on the catch and run, a 1st down.
That turned into a very well-orchestrated play right there. Going to work his way out of the backfield to the right. And after he looked it in, he found plenty of space to roam and picked up big yardage.
And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Ball at the 23, 2nd and 8. Here's Jackson to throw. And he's got his man on the out route. And they'll get this down to 10. throw on first down with Jackson. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
The touch and timing are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
What are you watching?
Go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal. Here's Jackson. Now throw right side here, going to be incomplete.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
3rd and goal, Jackson, touchdown.
Touchdown, Lamar Jackson.
Rashad Bateman from 10 yards out, and the Ravens have taken the lead.
So, how does a monster storm like this?
After the interception, here's Jackson. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get the field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
It's 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Now Jackson. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. This offense in mid-season form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10.
Got some square to catch
there, but it's going to be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. 2nd and 10. Here's Jackson again. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by Alex Singleton. And a terrific return as he brings this one all the way back to the 30.
The Lynx joined the party.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. A reminder that
what
when
the fuck was that
halftime rolls
inhale?
around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 4 yards to pick up, 1st down.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? 2nd and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost felt like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy 1st down conversion. 10 yards there, good enough for a Raven 1st down. So in the 2nd quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
Now a throw here to his running back. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. And now they're in the hurry-up. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets too...
Jackson will throw again. Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And the Broncos are going to have it here just past the 25.
I'm going to get off for a while.